I was in Ghana and Theophilus was ministry. The reason why I like his ministry, the Lord normally carries me when he's ministry. He will always be my brother. He has something that creates. Not everybody can minister to you, especially when you go deep in the spirit and you find your texture, your tribe, your color. It is only your brethren that can speak to you. It means you are related spiritually. For him to have the vocabulary to speak what brings ventilation to your inner man. And as he ministered in the spirit, it was so heavy, I had to kneel down. The moment I knelt down, I saw somebody like this, and he gave me a scepter, and he went back. It was so clear. I thought the person by my side saw what was happening. Then he came back again. Then he whispered into my ear and said, "This thing I've been asked to give you." And he gave me some details about the thing. In the natural, we're still worshiping, but the reason why I was able to see that being was because I was carried. The time I proposed to my wife, I had one shoe. It was white. If the hand of the Lord was not upon her, that shoe alone will discourage the whole. Sometimes God needs to carry you in the spirit so that you can make righteous judgment. He needs to carry you in the spirit so that you can see beyond the fact that the guy has no belt. Do you know that you are blind as you are sitting here? You don't see where it matters. And that's why you'll be wondering why there's poverty in your life. You're wondering why it's difficult for you to marry. You're wondering why people are not coming to propose. It will take a secret from God to undo a secret from the devil. And you cannot enter into secrets except the hand of God. The hand of the Lord was upon me. I want to introduce us to an economy of realities that Satan cannot mimic. When there are challenges around your life, note this fact. In the flesh, you are incapable. That's the reason why we are shaking you to pray. The inheritance I can give you is that I force you. The day he rises and he puts his hands on you, he can carry you. The magicians, they were the ones that defined what was coming into Egypt, and they called it the finger of God. When the hand of the Lord comes upon you, there are some interactions that are possible to become like normal. Do you still remember when Jesus was transfigured? It became natural for Moses and Elijah to operate on the platform that was downloaded. So he began to interact with Moses and Elijah as if it was normal. I traveled in the Holy Ghost to nations in Europe before. I traveled there, and God gave me a privilege that he gave Moses. Moses did not enter into the promised land physically, but when Jesus was standing on the Mount of Transfiguration and downloaded his essence from the third heavens, he drew Moses and Elijah into context. That was the day Moses entered the promised land. He entered in the spirit. I traveled to many nations in Europe on my knees. You know, when Ezekiel appeared in the valley of dry bone, he knew. And he described the place, and he was the one that even gave us the detail of the fact that the bones were very dry. Meanwhile, he went there in the spirit and he had all these details. So it means that you can travel. God will cause your feet to go to the place that he carries you in the spirit. You might visit in the spirit first. You will live long enough for you to set foot on the same places that he has carried you. But all these things happen when the hand of the Lord comes upon. God can carry you like this and take you to the day where you were born, and you are watching your mother deliver you. You are watching it, because that was what happened to me. I was asking God, why was I giving birth to with facial palsy, half of my face paralyzed? Sometimes God won't talk. What he will do is to carry you in the spirit so that you can become a witness. Oh, there are some cases of deliverance. It is rooted in mysteries of darkness. And as long as you are praying and miss, you are not hitting the point. He said, I need to help this man. And then the hand of the Lord does what? He comes upon you and carries you. So one of the results that takes place when the hand of God comes upon you is that you are carried along. Holy men of war, they speak as they were carried. You might see the battles, the fights in your family. People are frustrated. People cannot break beyond a certain limit. This is the pattern of marriages. You will never be able to interpret it until you are carried. So the prayer point I actually came with is, carry me, Holy Ghost. Carry me. Carry me, Holy Ghost. You seek a solution. There is no form of mental permutation that you can do that will give you insight into things that are seen. Carry me. Carry me.